There is so much going on this platform. I can't even catch up anymore. There's so many videos that I'm backlogged on that I want to create, but I'm having more fun right now as a viewer than I am as a creator. I knew this was going to happen. This always happens to me at least once a year where I get into this funk and it's hard to create videos. But I have gone past that already. I really think I want to get back into creating. I think the last video I made was on March 27th. And if you watch the video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you can see I have a grin on my face, I have a smile on my face. I haven't felt this good to make a video in about 6 or 7 months. Now, if you see my past videos on these specific topics, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's why I wanted to make this video and share this with you. So, you already know about all the drama that's going on with a particular creator. I'm not going to use it in my title. I'm not going to put that creator's name in my title. I'm not going to say the creator's name in this video because I am past that. I feel like we have won as YouTube creators. We united as one. We all shared the same torch. We all had the same agenda to stop the scamming, to stop the bullshitting, to stop all of it. And I really think that this has come to a close, right? In the beginning of this, when I first started making videos about this specific creator, we were just getting the drill bit in the drill. We were just getting the drill powered up. We were just starting to power up that drill, and we were just starting to drill a hole. And I really think that that hole has been drilled into as of today. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Watch other creators that make these same topics. How do you get past all of this? You know, how do you get past all the drama on YouTube when your name as a YouTuber, your YouTube channel, and your name has been completely tarnished? Is there a comeback? Well, I watched other videos of other creators saying that you may or may not be able to redeem yourself. You might not be able to save face, if you will. You might not be able to bounce back, right? Some had mentioned to start another YouTube channel, right? I've seen other creators mention that if your name gets tarnished, to start deleting videos. But you have to remember, this is the internet, right? YouTube, biggest search platform out there, right? You got Google. You have, I think it's Wayback Time Machine. You can actually go back and pick specific times on a website that a YouTube video may have been there and it should be archived, right? So I think it's Wayback Time Machine. You can actually use that website and find the old YouTube, find old videos. I haven't used it in a while. I don't know if it's changed, but you can find old stuff about anything in the world that's probably been deleted that you can't find now on Wayback Time Machine. Again, unless they changed it, it's been a while. I did a video about that a while ago on Wayback Time Machine. I think it was a couple of years ago. It might have been a few years ago. But anyway, if your name gets tarnished, you might as well just quit social media and just disappear. Disappear for a very long time because the next generation may not remember who you are. But I can tell you one thing, the current generation is going to remember. The current generation will always remember. It's almost like you have to find a new hobby, find something else to do with your time, because once this happens, once you are tarnished, once that drill breaks through ground, you are done. You are done. It's just, there's no comeback. I don't believe that there can be a comeback from all of what I've been witnessing, all of what I've been seeing, even if you are scamming for money. If you're asking for money for shout outs, if you're asking money for channel reviews, even if you refunded every single penny, the damage was already done. The damage is done. You're just not going to be able to bounce back, right? You're still the same person on camera. And another thing I've been thinking about this for days, right? YouTube, social media, you make the video on purpose. You purposely make the video to get views. You purposely upload the video to get views. You may purposely edit the video because you don't want certain things in your video that you may have said to be visible to the public. So you make cuts, right? Just like I'm probably gonna have some cuts in this video because there's some things I may have messed up on. I may have stopped, I may have paused, I may have stuttered too much. So I make cuts, right? But if your name has been tarnished and you're doing this, it just looks really, really bad. Everybody's going to find something, anything to put your name under the bus. That's just what's going to happen, right? I mean, it's the internet, right? You do one thing wrong. Well, I shouldn't say if you do one thing wrong. If you do multiple things wrong, it's going to be seen by everybody. Trust me, it's going to be seen by anybody that watches your videos. So, I've said this in past videos. Don't remember which one because I made, I think, over 500 and some videos already on this channel. But you have the opportunity to not post certain videos. If you post them, you're posting them with an agenda. You're posting them for a reason, right? So you may be giving yourself a bad name and not even realizing what you're doing, right? So it's important that you go back and watch your videos, and you want to make sure that what you're uploading is to your standards. I mean, I've made different videos about different topics and I never posted them. There's actually videos that I made that I had deleted. um, if you watch some of my past videos, there's a video about a famous Hollywood woman that was doing racial slurs in a video, and I posted it. I got, I think, 500 or 600 views on it. I may have got more, but I deleted it, right? Because I felt like I was pushing the gray line. I felt like I was, let's just say, I felt like I was walking on thin ice with the video because I don't know if that would have been tolerated by YouTube, right? So I thought in my head, you know what? I'm going to go back and I'm going to delete this video because I don't think the video is appropriate, right? And I think I even bleeped a couple of things out, and I think I may have done something else in editing, but what she was saying was clear as day, and you can actually hear it come up. You can actually hear her say it, but I think I may have edited some things out. But I went back after, I think, a few days, and I actually removed the video because I'm like, why should I post stuff like that, right? Yes, I got tons of views on it, and yes, I think I made $5 or $6 on the video or something like that. Don't quote me. I made $5 or $6 or something like that, but I deleted it because I just felt like it didn't align with what I wanted to share with my audience, right? And I was afraid. I'm not gonna lie. I was afraid how my audience would have reacted if they didn't like the video, right? Or if YouTube didn't like the video. If YouTube came and said, you're violating the terms of services. We're going to demonetize this video. We're going to give you a strike. I think it was a reaction. It was a reaction video, something I found. It was a clip of a lady that I had found on Instagram. I think it was actually Scott Storch's ex-wife. I made a video and I found the clip on Instagram and I reacted to it, right? And I played it and I react. Why would you say that? Why would you be like this to somebody? Why would you call somebody this name? Right. So I started doing my own research and I was like looking it up saying, are you allowed to say this particular word, on the internet or, on YouTube rather? Are you allowed to say this word? Would YouTube possibly remove the video? I didn't want to do that. I want to have a clean slate. I don't want to be recognized by anybody, whether it's my audience or whether it's YouTube, right? Because you work so hard to build your channel, right? I'm not here for revenue. I did revenue update videos because I wanted to share, with the views and the number of subscribers that I have, how much money you can be expected to make. So it's a bonus for me because I like making videos. I like video editing. I like, microphones like this. I like using my cell phone. I like using my tripod. I like watching other creators do the same thing. Whether if it's specific topics that I'm interested in, I'm going to watch it. And again, right now I was just having more fun watching all the DD drama that's been going on. DD, I'll say DD. Okay, I'm not going to say the name, but I will say DD. All the DD drama, right? So if you're making videos, right, the whole point of this, if you're making videos and you're willingly, you're knowing what you're doing and knowing what you're saying, you have a chance to fix that and redeem yourself, right? Just like in one of my videos, I had messed up on something I had said and I felt bad about it because I don't want them to be like, oh, he's one of those creators who's saying things that's not true, right? He said something that's not true on video, and I want to make sure he recognized that and he understands what he said wasn't right. And I looked it up and I was wrong. And I made a video saying you should own your own mistakes because I was wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? I want to not hide it. I'm not going to go back and delete the video. I'm not going to go back and edit it out and make the person that left the comment look bad because, if the comment's still there, or even delete the comment. I mean, I was thinking before I made this video, right, that YouTube is kind of like Amazon. How many products do you see on Amazon have a bad review? Very few, right? You'll have all these great reviews on products because they want you to buy it. I'm sure they filter a lot of the negative comments on products, just like YouTubers do on their channel. Why? Because they're trying to hide something. It's the same thing on YouTube as it is on Amazon when you go to buy a product. I was looking at, I keep seeing these Osmo Pocket cameras, vlogging cameras on TikTok. People are making videos saying you should buy this, but it's the Osmo camera. But when you go into TikTok shop, it's not the Osmo camera, the vlogging camera. It's something totally different. They said, oh, I just got this camera on TikTok shop. It's not the same thing. I looked at the store. I'm like, wow, under $50 for a pocket camera. This is great, right? So I opened it up and I said, this isn't the Osmo Pocket. This is something totally different. It's a knockoff 4K vlogging camera, not even matching what the video is about. And you know what? I saw nothing but good reviews. This 4K camera is great. This is better than Osmo. This is better than this. This is better than that. I didn't see one negative review on that pocket camera at all. But I knew it was fake because there's no way. There is no way. I don't even have to buy it. I just know it's not going to be a great camera. And the funny thing was, everybody that did a product review on this camera had the same picture, right? The same thing happens on YouTube. You give the same image, you give the same vibe. What do you think is going to happen? It's the same thing. Same thing as I mentioned about the product reviews is the same way it goes with comments. If you're filtering the comments, you are absolutely hiding something. And that alone should tell you that it's bad. You should, everybody should have seen this from the very beginning. And these are some of the things you can watch out for, right? I mean, think of YouTube as a big giant product review, right? You're reviewing the product. The product is you. You are the product. Your channel is the product. They're reviewing what you're doing. They're reviewing what you're saying. And the bonus for that is if they like and if they subscribe. And if they drop a comment, that's like your review. The comment is your review of your brand, your product, your video, yourself, right? And when that starts to go away, so do your clients. Your clients being your viewers, your subscribers, right? So you always have a second chance before you upload to YouTube and make it public. I can't stress this enough. This is extremely important because, like I said, I put videos up that I have deleted, right? And as far as DD goes, I didn't remove all of my videos, right? I made, I think, 2 or 3 videos private because they were not necessary, not necessary anymore to keep on my channel, right? And it wasn't because I felt bad. It was because I just didn't feel like it was the right thing to do for me personally to keep up some of the reaction videos that I had. I had done a reaction video with my son. He was reacting to it. I was reacting to it. We got some views on it. We did pretty well on it, right? I think I had like 300 or 400 views. I think altogether I may have had maybe 1,000 or under 1,000 views on the few videos that I made private. No big deal, right? And yes, I did make some AdSense money on it. I can even probably make more AdSense money on it, but I feel like it wasn't important to keep those specific 3 videos to keep that message out there. What I have up there now, I feel like are messages that can help steer you away from the scams, and try and help you do better on this platform. I'm not perfect. I mean, I have under 3,000 subscribers, but I try and tell it how it is. I try and help you. I try and steer you. I watch other creators. I get other, you know, ideas, other inspiration from other creators. So I try and learn from that. I try and learn from what they're telling their audience, and I try and do the same thing. I don't mean copy. I don't mean copy thumbnails. I don't mean copy titles. I don't mean, copy tags or whatever. I mean, yes, I've gone back and changed titles in my videos, because they're not getting the type of traction that I want. I actually just did that the past few days while I wasn't making videos. I went back and I had changed some thumbnails, and I went back and I had changed some titles in my videos just because I want them to pop off just a little bit better than what they are, because you put hard work into what you do, right? And you want to reap some of the benefits, right? Oh, I got something in my eye. Sorry about that. You want to reap some of the benefits from your hard work. And for me, it's the comments, it's the subscriptions, to subscribe to my channel, right? That's my benefit. That's my reward, right? And that's why I always said before, I'll never charge you for anything on this channel, right? I mean, the bonus is getting a little bit of ad revenue, which again isn't really that much, right? But when you're a creator that's on that level, that is doing it as as a living full time, right? You have to critique yourself. I'm always critiquing myself. I'm always saying I can do this better, I can do that better, right? And there's actually something that I've been working on since November that I actually been paying for to help you, paying for myself. I'm paying for it to help creators out, right? It's actually helping me right now, and I'm really hope it's going to help you. I've made a website that I'm going to share. I don't know if it's going to be in the next video or the next couple of videos, but I made a website through using AI. I'm not a coder, so I know a little bit of HTML and a little bit of Java, but I'm not a coder. But I was able to use my own money, my own imagination, and create a website that I think it's going to help creators. And I'm still paying for it, right? Because I'm not ready to launch it yet to the public because I'm scared. I'm scared what the public's going to think. Oh, just another website that does this. No big deal. I want it to be perfect. And not only for me, but for you. I mean, it's good enough for me, but I don't feel like it's good enough for the public yet, right? So I want to have that confidence, to make so, to fine tune it a little bit better so I can share it with you, right? And how am I doing that? I mean, it's one of those things that I'm just paying for myself, fully funding myself, and hopefully in the future it pays for itself. Now, how will it pay for itself? I haven't figured that out yet, because for the website that I'm designing, it's a tool that you can use as a YouTuber to help you in your video process. I'm not going to give it away. I don't want to give it away, but it's going to help you in your video process. I hope, at least I hope so. I mean, there's other websites out there that do this, but I'm offering it to you and I'm paying for it. The only thing I want it to do is to pay for itself. And I tried to apply for Google AdSense to try and get it to pay for itself. I'm paying like, $5 a month. When I do the video, I'll flash on the screen. I'll show you when I did it and when I got the website and how much I'm paying for it. I've been paying for it, I think, since November. It's either November or December. I think since November. Been paying for it $5 a month out of my own money. I paid to use it, through AI. I paid for that, which was like $20 a month, and I actually stopped paying for that and using the free version. But the point is, I always want to do better, and I think YouTubers should feel that way as well. They should feel like that they always want to do better than what they're doing, but you want to do it the right way, right? And the right way is not lying, not scamming, right? And going through the right motions, going through the motions to be successful the right way, right? So if with this website, for example, if I can find, a different type of ad platform that will accept it and it pays for itself, then it's free for everybody as long as the ads can pay for it. Like, again, I did apply for Google AdSense and they denied it because there wasn't enough information on it. It was considered a tool, so they wouldn't approve it. I went back and I made several changes to it and they still denied it. So I'm at a standstill right now. I don't know what to do. So if anybody knows, watching this video, if you know any websites that you can do AdSense on, not through Google, like just different ads and running them on your website that I possibly wouldn't be denied on, please let me know, because I would love to have it pay for itself, right? I don't mind paying $5 a month, right? Whatever. But I would like for it to pay for itself, right? All right, so this is where I leave this video. I just talked about a bunch of nothing in this video, but I just wanted to create this video from the bottom of my heart, and I just wanted to share with you, what's going on with me and, how I feel, and from what I'm seeing and, how you can possibly, turn yourself around if it's happening to you. Just remember, before you upload, you always have a chance not to post it or come clean. Just come clean, with your audience, or come clean. First, you got to come clean with yourself, and you have to admit to yourself you have a problem. This is an intervention, by the way. You have to admit to yourself you have a problem, and then you can address that to your audience. It may never be fixed, but you can try, right? All right. I promise I'm done. This is where I'm going to leave this video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you like these type of videos. Hit the bell button to be notified on any of my new videos. Hopefully, the website will be posted soon in a future video. As always, you know what to do. Later.